Works year-round to build an emergency food supply in cases of crisis.
Kevin Hernandez is live in Roseville finding out more about the Feeding the Foothills. Kevin, good morning.
Yes, good morning. As you mentioned, Feeding the Foothills. I'm here in the warehouse right now. And as we all know, the last couple weeks has been just constant coverage on those fires that are unfortunately taking place in LA. And so we're here in Roseville at the warehouse here. And Jorge, you're going to tell us what you guys do locally to just stay prepared for any disaster that might come our way, right?
Absolutely. First and foremost, our hearts go out to all those impacted by the fires in SoCal. Obviously, we know firsthand what they're going through. We've dealt with it during the Caldor fire. And as you know, one thing that is really important to note is that disasters are not seasonal anymore. This is something that goes on year round. We're in January. And for us, obviously, it's critical, especially during the summer, to maintain a disaster-ready inventory of supplies and water that can be shipped in a moment's notice. But obviously, again, we're looking at some of our disaster inventory now that we maintain year round. And as a matter of fact, we are a Feeding America food bank. We are part of a collective at the national level of 200 partner food banks. In the state of California, there are 18 of us. And during moments of disaster, such as what they're dealing with down in SoCal, we come together. Sure. So we maintain contact. Anything that they could possibly need from our inventory, we are available to ship to them and help them down there.
And I was going to say, so these boxes right here, they say disaster relief kitted food boxes right here. These are on standby and ready at a moment's notice. I mean, again, you were mentioning that your CEO has been in talks with the food banks out in LA. So if they need this, you're ready for it, right?
That's correct. So we actually have been in contact with them. And they know that if they are in need of a critical item such as ready-to-eat food or water, we're ready to ship it to them.
And I mean, just seeing this warehouse, I mean, this warehouse is huge, but it is so important for people to just understand the importance of supporting food banks, right?
Correct. During, during the Caldor and the mosquito fire, we were able to feed about 10,000 individuals, and we provided about 230,000 meals to some of those that were evacuated either at the evacuation centers. We did see a lot of people that would go to the retail parking lots throughout the communities in El Dorado County. So it's really crucial for us to have that monetary support to maintain this inventory year round.
Absolutely. And so I want to mention too, so many of you are familiar with Placer Food Bank, which is the former site location of here, but it's actually now called Feeding the Foothills. You recently underwent a brand change. So Lisa Heinrich, you're going to tell us about the brand change and why you changed the name from Placer Food Bank to Feeding the Foothills.
Good morning. Thank you. You know, we were Placer Food Bank for 50 years. And when we became a Feeding America Food Bank in 1990, we were designated 3 counties, Placer, El Dorado, and Nevada counties. And so Placer Food Bank, that name we kind of knew didn't really represent the area. So we got busy and finally this past September rebranded to Feeding the Foothills, which represents our 3-county area beautifully, and also the inclusivity of the neighbors that we serve and have for over 34 years up in the 3 counties. So we're very, very proud that we have a name that represents the region, and it really sets us up for success moving forward.
Definitely. So again, hunger has no discrimination. So again, it is very important for all of us watching at home to just remember to support places like Feeding the Foothills. Donate. You can head to their website and you can figure out more how you can volunteer, how you can donate. A lot of great stuff going on. So we'll send it on back to you ladies in studio.
Makes a big difference, Kevin. Thank you.